Good morning, my dear students. I am Abid Hussain, working as a lecturer in physics in Srimati ASM College, Faruman, Ballari. Today, I am going to teach about RC phase shift oscillator. So, before going to this topic, I will give some definition of the terms that is used in the oscillator. Here, transistor and amplifier. Amplifier is an electronic device which gives output as amplified form of input. Now the second one is transistor. Transistor is a device that regulates the current or voltage flow and acts as a switch or gate for electronic signals. Here the transistor is also work as an amplifier. When the transistor work as an amplifier, it takes a tiny current, that is input current, and it provides huge current, that is output current. So this is about transistor. Now let us let us let us consider the oscillator. Now oscillator, it is a circuit which converts DC energy into AC energy at a very high frequency. This is the definition of the oscillator. Now another definition of this oscillator is it is an electronic source of alternating current or voltage that having sine or square or sawtooth shapes. This is about oscillator. Now I am going to the main concept, that is RC phase shift oscillator. Why this is called as RC phase shift oscillator? Because in this oscillator we are going to using capacitive and resistive elements. That is good stability and waveform can be obtained from oscillator employing resistive and capacitive elements. Such amplifiers are called as RC phase shift oscillator, and they have additional advantage that they can be used for low frequencies. This is the circuit diagram of RC phase shift oscillator. Here in this circuit diagram we are using RC section. RC sections means here feedback network, that is feedback circuit. Here three capacitors and three resistors are joined by series, are connected in series. This is nothing but a feedback network, and we are placing transistor, and there is a output and there is a input. Now principle. The basic principle of this oscillator is the positive feedback from the output to the input provided by series triple RC network, that is feedback network, that produces the 180-degree phase shift. Means here each RC section, that is C1 R1, that produces the 60-degree phase. Now another RC section that also produce 60-degree phase. Like that another RC section produces 60-degree phase. So total is 180-degree phase shift is produced by the feedback network. Here the positive feedback. So what is the positive feedback? Here positive feedback, it is the when the circuit is provide the output, produce the output that is as the of input. What do you mean by positive feedback? Positive feedback is when the circuit produce the output signal that is same as that of the input signal. So that amplify that feedback is called positive feedback. Here another 180-degree phase shift is provided by transistor. Here the positive feedback from the output to the input is provided by series triple RC network. which produces a phase shift of 180 degree. The transistor also produces a phase shift of 180 degree. Hence, the total phase shift of the oscillator is 360 degree or 0 degree. Here we have to adjust the R and C value to get 60 degree of each RC section. So this is the principle. This satisfies the Barkhausen conditions. Any oscillator should every oscillator should obey the Barkhausen condition to sustain oscillations. So the Barkhausen conditions are mod A beta is equal to 1, that is unity. Means the magnitude of loop gain must be unity. So this is the first condition. The second condition is the total phase shift around the closed loop is 0 degree or 360 degree, or that is the circuit should be positive feedback. So this RC phase shift network obeys the condition. Therefore, this produces sustained oscillations. Now, working. The phase shift oscillator here consists of a conventional single transistor amplifier and a RC phase shift network. The phase shift network consists of three sections R1 C1, R2 C2 and R3 C3. At some particular frequency, the phase shift at each RC section is 60 degree. So that now total phase shift produced by the RC network is 180 degree. That particular frequency now we have to find out. In an RC circuit, the phase angle is given by tan theta is equal to xc divided r, which is equal to 1 over c omega r. Here C means capacitance, R means resistance, and which is equal to 1 over 2 pi f into C into R. Here omega value is equal to 2 pi f. Now that which is equal to 1 over 2 pi into C into R into tan theta. This is the frequency. Since there are three RC sections we have used in the circuit, therefore each section produces a phase shift of 60 degree. Therefore the tan theta is equal to tan 60 degree is equal to root 3. Now we have to substitute the value of tan 60 in the above equation. So f is equal to 1 over 2 pi into C into R into root 3. If R1 is equal to R2, R2 is equal to R3, R3 is equal to R, and C1 is equal to C2, C2 is equal to C3, C3 is equal to C, then the frequency is given by f is equal to 1 over 2 pi into R into C into root 6, that is equal to 0.065 over R into C. Now how the circuit produce the oscillations. Now the circuit is set into oscillations by any random variation that is caused by the noise inherent in the transistor or the minor variation in the DC source. The output of the amplifier is fed back to RC network feedback network. Yes, I have already told you, the output of the amplifier is fed back to the RC feedback network. This network produces a phase shift of 180 degree and a voltage appears at its output applied to a transistor amplifier. So the feedback fraction is equal to beta is equal to, it is the ratio of the input voltage to its output voltage. The feedback voltage is in phase and a phase shift of 180 degree is produced by the transistor amplifier. So as a result, the total phase shift around the entire loop is 360 degree. Here what we have to understand, the feedback fraction theta is equal to, it is the ratio of input to output voltage. So here the 180 degree phase shift is through the feedback network, and another 180 degree is from the transistor. Is here total is 360 degrees produced at the output. Therefore here the output signal is same as that of the input. Therefore the phase is in phase. In phase means it obeys the positive feedback. If it is out of phase, then it obeys the negative feedback. But in oscillation we always use positive feedback to get sustained oscillation, and the output is in phase. Always it is in phase. For any further details, you can contact me through WhatsApp or email.